All right, welcome to the video. This is my Evolve Onirique. Came with 85mm wheels that were very uncomfortable to ride on, riding on some rough streets, up and down sidewalks. So I threw the 97mm off one of my old boards, put the 38 tooth gears on it, got lights on it because I ride at night, and decided to do some range tests because I got to go about 10 miles to and from the bus stop, to work and back. I want to make sure I'm not going to be walking any of that if I really decide to ride hard on the board. I know I can go a little further if I take it really easy, but what's the fun in that? Anyway, charged it to 100% for the max range test, went to the asphalt track behind my house, rode around standing up for a while, got tired, sat down for a while, fell off, so got back up and stood up for a while, and rode until I was down to 0 battery and ended up getting just under 16 miles. Went home, charged it back up, got to 100%, went outside. It had gotten pretty windy, so I rode around the neighborhood, stopping at all the stop signs, accelerating, decelerating, up hills, down hills, into the wind, with the wind. Every time I would hit one of those radar things that tells you how fast you're going, I would go as fast as the board would go in whatever condition, into the wind, with the wind, uphill, downhill, and compare it with the remote, which was set up for these 97mm wheels, 38 tooth gears. They were pretty accurate. Got up to 22-ish miles an hour on some of the fast ones, 18 when I was going into the wind. And overall, it was a very comfortable ride. These wheels are soft, they're bigger, so going up and down curbs is no big deal. Hitting rocks is no big deal, as long as they're not big rocks. They're really fun to carve on, no wheel bite, no concern of falling off the board because it stops all of a sudden. Overall, I really do like these wheels. I have some 95mm cloud wheels I'm going to try putting on there just to see how they are. I bought the cloud wheels board a while back as one of my first boards, and it was fun, but the direct drive motors nowhere near as good as the belt drive motor, so I'm going to stick with this one. Anyway, as I was riding, I got close to 0, went back behind my house, and ended up running out of batteries just about one lap around the track. So ended up with 10.4 miles on this one, which is pretty good. That'll get me to and from work right at the bottom of the range. And here you go is the graph that I came up with at the end, just showing you it's pretty linear with percentage used and distance you go, depending on how you ride. So just under 16 miles if you go pretty slow, just about 10 miles if you ride normal, and I will take it out in GTR mode and go full bore and see how that ends up going. I'm expecting maybe 6, 8. At this point, I'm going to challenge to get as few miles as I possibly can and just see what happens. And then I'll throw some different wheels and do it all over again. All right, hopefully this was helpful, and I'll be back with more.